Welcome to the
Fun with Patrice.
Fun with Patrice, and
Peppy.
This one, Little Debbie, for the box of 5. This comes in a box of 5. It is $2.78. There is 4 muffins in each bag. Okay, so 4 muffins in each bag and $2.78. That's what that would get you. Now I'm finding these prices because I'm looking at my Walmart app. Okay, and I'm scanning instead of trying to find my Walmart receipt. I'm just doing it this way. And this here from Entenmann's, these are a little bit more expensive. It's $3.60. Okay, so that's a little bit of a difference. We're talking about, what do we say on this one? $2.78, $3.60 on this one, and $2.78. So that's almost, it's a little under $1 difference, but there's a little bit of a difference in the price difference. And on this one, you get, this one you got 5 pouches. This one, you get 5 pouches as well. And in each pouch, let's see how many you get. You get 4 muffins. So the same amount, which is there. I guess that would have been okay just to look on the plate. Alright, we're glad you're here today, and we welcome to the segment part of our show that today we are doing which is better. So we have a few products here today that we picked up today, and we're going to see which one is better. Now remember, this is just my opinion, but
I get your phone, I think.
We're going to test them and see which one tastes better. And hopefully it will help you when you go out there, because some of our products are pretty expensive and they can be very costly, especially today. And so we're going to tell you which one's the better one to buy, taste-wise and price-wise. So let's get started. We're going to start with, the very first ones we're going to start with is our muffins. Okay, so our muffins, we have different brands of muffins. You can get them in chocolate chip, you can get them in blueberry, you can get them, I even seen s'mores today. So these are super cool to put in like kids' lunches. You can put them in your husband's lunches. You can put them in your mom's lunches. You can put them in lunches. And so these are super cool, and I've already got them plated out here. This one is Little Debbie's, and I am very familiar with Little Debbie. Little Debbie makes a lot of snack cakes, and so I'm very familiar with a lot of her products. So this one is Entenmann's, and I hope I say that name right. I hope I got the name right, but that sounds very powerful. Entenmann's. I need to talk to Entenmann's. I need to eat Entenmann's. Okay, well, this one is Entenmann's, and this one is Little Debbie. Now it's time for the taste test. Which one will it be? Which one is... Remember, this box from Entenmann's is almost a whole $1 higher than Little Debbie's for the exact same amount of muffins. And the only thing that I've seen really that's better in Entenmann's so far is that Entenmann's has more chocolate chips, it looks like. So, how does it compare in taste? Let's find out. Let's try Little Debbie's first, okay? Because they're cheaper. They're very moist. They're very good. I did not get a ton of chocolate chips though. And this is the chocolate chip brand. Okay, now let's check out Entenmann's. Okay. Okay, and Entenmann's, they're very moist as well. And you do see that with the bite, there is lots of chocolate chips in there. I think I prefer I'm preferring the Entenmann's. I taste more chocolate. If I'm going for the chocolate taste, I think I'm going to go with Entenmann's. Which one did you choose?
Entenmann's.
Entenmann's. I think I would choose Entenmann's because I get more of the chocolate. If I'm going for that certain flavor, I picked out chocolate chip flavoring, and if I'm going with chocolate chip, I want to taste chocolate chip. And each one, you can see Entenmann's, Little Debbie.
Wait,
I felt like Little Debbie had a sweet taste, but I wasn't getting a whole lot of chocolate chip. With Entenmann's, I get the chocolate taste. And they're both very moist and spongy. They're very delicious, both of them. But I got the chocolate taste with the Entenmann's, and that's what I was going for. I was purchasing the chocolate chip muffin, trying to get the chocolate chip flavor, and with Entenmann's, I got the chocolate chip flavor. All right, so the winner of this challenge is Entenmann's. There's our first challenge. So let's move on to our second challenge. The next challenge we have are cherry fried pies. I have two different brands of cherry fried pies. One is from Little Debbie again, and one is from JJ's Bakery, and they're both. Now let's compare them and look. They both seem to be square.
Wait. Birthday photo!
That on Little Debbie's square fried pie, it seems to be more ice. There's a lot more of a glaze on top of their pie in the square shape. And on JJ's, it looks like there might be some glaze on there, but I really can't tell.
Wimpy.
Kind of hard to tell.
Wimpy.
So I'm not sure, JJ. We're gonna find out. Beautiful little wrapping, and which is really cute and convenient. You can put them in your kids' lunches, or in your husband's lunches, or in your mom's lunches. There you go. So let's talk about price wise, okay? In this box first, you get 8 pies. In this box, ooh, JJ, you only get 6. We get 6 pies in JJ's. So let's hope that JJ's pies are a little cheaper, considering JJ's pie doesn't have any icing on it either, hardly. So JJ, are we falling behind? Let's find out. All right. So on the Little Debbie pie, this box for 8 pies is $2.94 at our Walmart here. Now, for JJ's pie, ooh, how much did I say this one was? Okay, hold on. Okay, this was $2.94 for Little Debbie. And for JJ's, it's $2.79. So that's only like not even 20 cents difference. You're getting more pie from Little Debbie than JJ for like 20 extra cents. You're getting 2 extra pies.
And you get icing.
20, and you get icing. So JJ, I'm hoping that this pie is going to redeem you and taste a lot better than Little Debbie's, because if not, you're gonna come in, you're gonna lose this challenge to me. All right, well, let's find out. We know that these are $2.79 and these are $2.94, but you get 8 pies and you get 6 pies. Let's see how they taste. All right, we're gonna cut open the pie. I'm gonna cut open the pie. All right.
That's like canned. Well, I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay, we got some cherry wanting to, there we go. Okay, the first off, inside of Little Debbie, I'll show them this side, I guess, maybe. This side of Little Debbie, that's what it looks like inside. And this side is the one inside of JJ's. So one looks a little darker and richer, maybe in the color. JJ's looks darker. I can't tell if one's thicker, really. I think the only way to tell is just taste these pies. All right. Okay. I do like cherry pies, so just letting you know that I love cherry pies. So that's something I will be able to answer honestly on this. Now time for JJ's. I really did like Little Debbie's. That was really good. I tasted the icing on the outside, and I got a mouthful of cherries on that. So okay, so okay, so on JJ's, kind of let you know there is an icing on top of, that's why I was licking, there is an icing on top of the square. Can't see it very well, but it's there. I taste it. It is very sweet. I gotta test again.
Look at the icing. Look at the icing.
I think that I prefer I taste with JJ's. I don't know why, but I taste a more buttery flavor for some reason. Is there butter in that? I don't know. But I taste something, it's more flakier. Like JJ's is more flakier. I actually preferred JJ's over Little Debbie's.
Okay, I get it.
It almost did taste like a real bakery's fried pie versus just the store-bought. Even though on Little Debbie's, you could see the icing, it looked better in my opinion. It looked like it was gonna win price-wise. You got an extra 2 pies in there for less than 20 cents. But this one, it really does taste like it comes from a bakery, like a little pie in your mouth. So, and you can see the color is so more richer looking and darker than the
artificial.
Than this one. Like, it's like more filling. I don't know. I got more of a cherry taste in my mouth with the JJ's. So JJ, you redeemed yourself. You're the winner in this challenge here today. Good job. Okay. So
Time to pause.
good job, JJ. So JJ is our winner. Guys, we are now ready for the next challenge. But first, before we move on, let's look at our winners. We have and Tinman's won the muffin challenge from Little Debbie's and in Tinman's. We also have JJ's won the challenge out of the cherry fried pies, out of the challenge of Little Debbie's
tall.
and
You're
JJ's.
so tall.
Okay?
Just sit
Now,
back down.
next challenge, and remember that the muffins was almost $1 higher on the Tinman's than the Little Debbie's, and excuse me, and on the JJ's, these fried pies were actually a little cheaper than the Little Debbie's, but you got less than the Little Debbie's. But they tasted just like they were from a bakery. So, the next challenge is the good old-fashioned honey buns. So if you like honey buns, you're going to love this challenge. So, the 2 honey buns we found today at our local Walmart was the Walmart brand of honey buns and the Little Debbie's, of course, honey buns. Okay, now you can see the first comparison is, let's take a look at them side by side. Side by side, you can see that one honey, but they definitely look different. Okay, it looks as if the Walmart brand is a little bit thicker, maybe in the bread. Maybe not as much icing on it. I can't tell. There is some icing there. The Little Debbie definitely has more icing on it, but we've seen how that went with the fried pie, right? Just because it has more coating on it doesn't make it better. So, but Little Debbie's is also thinner and not as big. So that's our first comparison. They both are very convenient in these little plastic bags. There's Walmart's, and here is Little Debbie's. So kudos to you both for making it so easy to put these in your kids' lunches, or in your husband's lunches, or your mom's lunches. Okay, so don't forget your mom's. Or in your grandma's lunches. Okay, so you can just, depending on who is packing these lunches.
For pat rides.
So, next comparison, okay? Well, these honey buns, do you think, are they moist? Let's kind of feel. They both definitely feel moist. I'm pushing away my finger. They both feel a little moist. This one feels a little moister than the Little Debbie. So, Walmart's gives you 8 honey buns in a box for you get 8 of these honey buns in the box, these big fat honey buns, for $3.50 for 8. Okay, $3.50. In the box of the big pack honey buns, okay, in the big pack of honey buns, you get 9 honey buns. You get an extra honey bun than you do in the Walmart brand, right here, in the big pack, right here, for $4.48. So, $4.48 and $3.50. That is over $1. Like it's $1.02 higher, right?
I think it's under $1. I think.
$4.48 and $3.50.
Yeah, I think over $1.
It's $1.02, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're right.
$1 $4.48 minus, I have forgotten the amounts again. Good grief. Okay, we're looking at like $1 difference between the two. This one is higher. You get an extra honey bun than you do here. Is this here going to mean, the question is, This is a smaller honey bun than Walmart's brand. Is it gonna be that this is worth that extra $1 for that extra honey bun? We got a taste to find out. Let's see. I am going to cut these open. It's very moist. Now inside of a honey bun, there should be cinnamon, butter, sugar. That would be how you would normally make a honey bun, I would think. In comparison of the looks inside, the Walmart brand, I don't see any cinnamon, but yet I do inside of the Little Debbie. Just a little bit. There's some right in there. Okay?
All right.
Now, let's see how they taste. Okay, inside the Walmart honey bun, I don't know if I just got a bite maybe on one that just didn't have a whole lot of icing, but there wasn't a whole lot of icing on that. And so I wasn't, tastes like a whole bunch of bread in my mouth. Let's taste the Little Debbie. She hasn't won a challenge yet. Let's see if she can win. Okay, on that one, in my opinion, there needs to be more icing on that one too, but Little Debbie, I think you've redeemed yourself. You are higher than the Walmart brand by $1. You also give an extra honey bun. So Little Debbie, woohoo, is the winner of the honey bun challenge today. Hey guys, and as for our very last food challenge here in this video, we saved the very best for last, of course, and that's my favorite, chocolate, the chocolate category. So we have 2 chocolate cupcakes here. One is for Little Debbie and one is from Hostess. Okay, so one's from Little Debbie and one is from Hostess. So let's look at the very first comparison of the cupcake. Okay, so the first comparison, this one is Little Debbie. This one is from Hostess. Okay, so the first comparison I see is that on Little Debbie's, the little curly Q is whiter. It looks a little bit more whiter in color, and it's not near as thick. But they did give some extra icing on the sides right there, so that could be a plus. Okay, so we'll check that out. Now on Hostess, not seeing a whole lot of extra icing on the side. There is some there, but the little curly Q is a little, looks like it's almost cocoa flavored. It's got a little bit of a chocolate milk flavor to, or chocolate milk color to it. So it's kind of pretty. It's like a white brownish tan. I guess white brownish is tan, right? So here you go. There's not a whole lot of chocolate on the side except for right there, which, you know, I'm not sure. Okay, now look at the size comparison. It looks as if the one from Hostess, I mean, it looks to be the same exact size. So in size comparison, they look the same. Okay, so they look really good in size. Okay, and now let's talk about price. Okay, we have on Little Debbie's, we have 8 cupcakes. 8 right here. 8 cupcakes for a total of $2 $2.94 for 8 of these beautiful cupcakes. $2.94. All right.
$2.94. $2.94.
For 8 cupcakes on this side, we have $3.12. So Hostess is liking them some of their cupcakes, okay? So, Hostess, are you going to be able to stand up to the challenge today? I don't know. They got to taste better. It's same exact cupcake size, and Little Debbie has some extra icing on the sides. So far they're up on you on the icing part, okay? But Hostess has more icing on their curly Q. So they both come in a beautiful pre-wrap package.
Kaboom!
Right here that you can stick in your kids' lunches, or in your husband's lunches, or in your mom's lunches. Okay? Right there.
Or in your grandma's lunches.
Or in your grandma's lunches.
Or your
And
grandparents.
there's Hostess's pre-wrap. Okay, very nice and tidy. But $2.94 for Little Debbie and $3.12. So that's like, what, 15, 16, 17 cents? That's somewhere around that vicinity of a difference. So are we going to pay the extra for Hostess? The only way to find out is to taste these beautiful cupcakes. So let us cut into the cupcake. They cut very beautiful. Little Debbie's cut right into. Okay. Now inside of each one of these cupcakes, on the box, it shows there is a cream filling. And on Hostess's, it shows there's a cream filling right there. So let's take a look. Here is Little Debbie's. Right there's the cream. It's right there. And here is Hostess's. Okay? Now the only difference that I can see between the two in these comparisons is that Hostess, the cream in Hostess looks a little bit more fluffier than Little Debbie's. Little Debbie's almost looks like a buttercream, and Hostess's looks more like a really nice, beautiful fluff cream. So, how does these taste? Okay, we can see now how they look inside. How are they going to taste? Let's taste them out. I mean, let me taste of this one first. Okay, on the Hostess, the chocolate had a crunch to it, and the cream was really fluffy. It's definitely, the cream in this one was really fluffy versus the Little Debbie. And it was really crunchy. I think the crunch part, they're making the little curly Q a little crunchy. Oh, the Little Debbie. Yeah, I think I agree. The Hostess, the cupcake, was a little bit more tougher. I mean, and they were both moist cakes on the inside, but you know, on this one, on the Little Debbie, it was a little bit more softer when I bit into it versus the Hostess. Okay guys, so you can clearly see, here are the winners for our challenge of the little snacks that we did today. Entenmann's went up against Little Debbie's and clearly won. Okay, they were a little bit more expensive by $1 almost, but they packed it with chocolate chips and it clearly won. It gave you the lots of chocolate chips and was better tasting. JJ's fried cherry pies went up against Little Debbie's and clearly beat them, in my opinion. This thing was packed, even though Little Debbie's fried pie was covered. You could see it. It was actually more presentable looking, I think. It kind of almost like tricked my mind, making me think that it was prettier with a lot more icing on it. This one, it does have icing on it. You just can't see it. It's almost like a clear glaze. But the cherry, it's like loaded with cherries in it. I've seen fresh cherries in there.
Yeah,
So,
it actually had like the cherry chunks.
yeah, it had cherry chunks in there. So it was far better tasting. It was like bakery tasting. You get less cherry pies in this.
Had butter.
Had a higher price, but actually no, sorry, it had a lower price. But you get less pies, but it was way better, way better. The honey bun, the classic honey bun, went up against Walmart, against Little Debbie. Now Little Debbie, you redeemed yourself. You came through. Little Debbie's honey bun beat it by far. They were a little bit more expensive than the Walmart brand. But you also got an extra honey bun. These by far tasted better in my opinion. And the classic chocolate cupcake. Little Debbie went up against Hostess. Now Hostess had a really beautiful fluffy cream in there. In my opinion, that was a lot better. It was beautiful. It was fluffy. It was almost like...
Both had their pros and cons, kind of.
Yeah, they both... It was really hard to tell which one I liked better. But I think my my taste buds more preferred the Little Debbie. It just seemed like it was more softer. I don't know. It did win. I like the cream out of the Hostess, but this one won. And it was cheaper than Hostess. So here you are, Little Debbie. You won the chocolate cupcake challenge as well. So hey guys, we had a lot of fun doing this snack cake challenge. Look for us on the next video to see what we do next. Thanks for joining Fun with Patrice. See you later.
Fun with Patrice.